This video is going to talk about the area of parallelograms. Something interesting to know about parallelograms is that they are very, very similar to rectangles. Let me switch colors here so we can see. A parallelogram is basically a rectangle that's had a triangle chopped off and put on the other side. So you can see how we have, well, I'm going to mess up this marker, oh well, how we have a rectangle that has been slanted. So the formula, if we remember the formula for rectangles is length times width. The formula for the area of parallelograms is very similar, but we're going to change what we're calling this. We now have base and height. Base is this bottom part, and height is this line right here. It's actually the length of the rectangle because it goes top to bottom, but a parallelogram doesn't have a length, so we call it the height. So let's take a look at our first, let's try to keep that, our first parallelogram. We have our measurement here, and we have our measurement here. Something that's interesting to know is that the height will always be perpendicular to the base. So you can see that this is the height because it tells you how far up from the base it is, how high it is from the base. So we have our base right here. So we're going to write our formula, base times height. Then we're going to plug in the numbers. Area equals the base is 7. The height is 2. Remember, if you don't put that multiplication sign between the 7 and the 2, it looks like 72. Make sure you put that sign. No sign means multiplication. 7 times 2 is 14. Our area is 14 kilometers squared because we're looking for a two-dimensional measurement. Area is 2 directions. So we have a little 2 there. Let's look at another. Let's look at a different type of parallelogram. That kind of looks like a parallelogram. Let's say this is 4 yards, and the height is actually going to be measured in a different spot this time. Sometimes you might see the height over here. If you see the height over here, know that height goes here to here, and this measurement is only measuring the part of the parallelogram, not the whole thing, so you don't have to stress about it. Right there. Okay, we're going to write down our formula. Then we're going to plug in the numbers. Base is 4. The height is 12. So we want to know what 4 times 12 is. I'm pretty sure I know this one, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to show my work off to the side, because that's what students in my class do when it's anything over 1 digit times 1 digit multiplication. 12 times 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 4 times 1 is 4. My area is 48 yards squared.